morning, guys. We're on Bloor Street. Right back to Christie Pits. Monday, July 15th is the date. And what is it? 24 degrees. Pretty humid. So it feels like a gross 32 in Toronto today. And we're gonna go for a walk to, I guess, Yonge and Dundas, because I need to go to Best Buy, get myself a memory card. Very exciting stuff, but yeah, figured I'd take you guys on a walk. Hey, how's it going? Sebastian, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in, guys. Just started the live. I really appreciate you guys popping in for this walk to downtown. The skies are finally clear. There was a lot of rain today. And now, got a nice, hot, sunny day. A little too hot for my liking. Welcome, guys. So yeah, we're just here on Bloor Street, right across from Christie Pits. This is the Bickford Center. We're gonna walk through Bickford Center and Bickford Park, get ourselves to Robarts Street. We'll go from Harvard to wherever. Make our way, zigzag our way down to Yonge and Dundas. Hope you guys are staying cool. Just got through the Bickford Center. Now we're at Bickford Park, which looks like we got a bit of a lake here. Huge puddle over there. It seems like someone's hanging out in it, which is pretty curious. Oops, sorry for the shakes, guys. There's our Bickford Park pond, formulated by today's excessive rain. A bit of rambling from person. I don't know if you can hear that. Some expletives in the background. Yeah, Bickford Park looking rather nice today. Of course, if you tuned into my walk with Henry and Liam, they were filming an episode of Law and Order Toronto here. This place was made to look like to have an encampment. So I'm guessing the episode is dealing with that subject matter. Be interesting to see how they portray that, what the story is. I have yet to watch Law and Order Toronto. I'm a bad Torontonian. I was pretty excited for it when I heard about it. I just haven't caught an episode yet. Yeah, Bickford Park. Sometimes a nice alternative to Christie Pits, which can be a little busy, a little noisy. Lots going on in Christie Pits, baseball games, skate park, live music. If you want a quieter experience, perhaps Bickford Park is the place for you. And you can access it by walking through the Bickford Center. This boardwalk thing is pretty slippery. Just walking, I'm losing my grip. Yeah, hope everyone's having a lovely start to the week. Hope work isn't too annoying. So we're here at Harvard. Harvard's a nice alternate east-west route if you're driving or cycling. Let's go this way. It's a sweetie pie. Hey Flush, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. This building is so interesting. I do like the look of it. Looks like it has a nice rooftop patio. It's got these interesting shapes as windows, like that little sliver of a circle there and a triangle, and a small cube or square windows there. Interesting design. Not your usual cookie cutter building in Toronto. Although not a fine example of architecture, but interesting nonetheless, I think, at least. We'll take another look at the whatchamacallit, the Lego pool. That's where me and Henry and Liam encountered our dingus. But there's a Lego pole over here, a pole basically wrapped in Lego. Started as like a community initiative, so people from the neighborhood can contribute and make something interesting to look at. Here, let's cross. We're at Harvard and Clinton now. Okay, we can cross. Yeah, it's a hot one. It says that it's 24, but it feels like 32, the humidex. And yeah, it feels really, really humid. Started by a local artist, activist, and contributed to by locals. A weak network notification, which courtesy of a lovely Fido internet, which has been failing me. Hopefully interruptions aren't too bad for you guys. Yeah, it's really cool. That's the Lego pole at Clinton and Harvard. Let me know if the live is buffering or anything like that, or choppy. Hoping it'll sort itself out. There's really no reason why my Fido internet should be bad. We're in the city. Side, I think, guys. I need a break from the sun. Oh gosh, I'm sweaty. I'm just walking. Welcome in, people. Okay, hopefully that's better. My weak transmission notification disappeared, so hope the live is looking good for you guys. Palmerston now. Loud and clear, no buffering. Thank you so much, John, for the update. Much appreciated. Palmerston's a rather nice street, especially south of Bloor. Has these fancy old-timey street lights, which look nice at nighttime. Gated community. There's the gates at Bloor on the south end, leading towards this way. It's a hot one. People running in this heat. I don't know how they're doing it. They can barely walk in this heat. Harvard is home to some interesting architecture. I like some of these buildings, some of the apartment buildings that exist here. I like this pink building up here. It's like a salmon and like a off-white color, really. It looks nice on a day like today, actually. Like blue skies, like sparse clouds. Really cute looking apartment building. Looks like they redid their windows. Oy, oy, oy. Yeah, we're at Bathurst now on Harbour. We'll continue on Harbour. There's lots of interesting things on Harbour. Underrated street, I feel like. Of course, we'll have Central Tech up this way. There's the 501 Bathurst, sorry, 511 Bathurst, I meant to say. Central Tech School up ahead. Lots of action on this field these days. They have a pickleball court. They have mini soccer enclosures here, fields I should say. I'd be into that. Yeah, very active field. I used to go to Central Tech for a bit in high school. Really cool school with lots of history. Yeah, I'm sure leagues play here. Yeah, I don't know how it works. Do open book time or be part of leagues. They also do, oh yeah, they got the pickleball courts here in the corner. We'll pass by the pickleball court. Pickleball seems to be something that has become more popular as of late. Someone found a creative parking spot instead of just parking in the many parking spots that are available nearby. Walk in the bike lane. Can't resist an urge to lightly shame bad driving like that. Lightly shame. Juanita, yes. I mean, it's hot. There is a little bit of a relieving breeze, but today feels like, or right now feels like 32 with the humidex. Only 24 when I left the house. Yeah, so I'm feeling it. The air is thick for sure. Jazz, how's it going? 99. What does that translate to in Celsius? I'm sure that's hotter than here. I know Texas gets pretty unbearable. So I wonder how humid it is there. I know drier heat is easy to handle. Easier to handle. There's Harvard fish and chips. I kind of miss the old paint job, the light blue. But still a legendary fish and chip spot. Yeah, Fahrenheit. Yeah, I want to know what that is. 99 is in Celsius. Yes, it's quite humid today. Only 24 degrees Celsius. However, it feels like it's in the 30s with the humidex. It rained all day today, this morning. Bickford, as you can see, there's still remnants of the rain on the ground here. Bickford Park, which we walked through, had a huge pond, basically. So 2 people were hanging out in. They were doing something, stepping in the pond, in the water. Realistically, a puddle. That was in one part of the park. If only it were free Slurpee day every day, exactly. I wish. Oh, got some fire truck action coming up. Might be a bit loud. Again, another interesting looking apartment building. Harvard's full of them. Some great buildings on here. Ah, the fire truck stopped, so we will head that way. This is a recently renovated gas station. It used to be independent gas station. So I guess Esso bought it maybe in the past couple of years and changed it over. Harvard Bakery, Harvard Staple. Apparently they have really good cinnamon buns here. I've yet to try them. 37 Celsius. Okay, yeah, that's hot. That is hot. Thank you for that conversion, Jess. Friends that live in Texas, and yeah, they tell me how hot it is there when it's super hot. Some Victorian era homes, now storefronts. Staying inside, yeah. We have winter to stay inside. But I like to get out as much as possible in the summer. Even a hot day like today. I'll take humid, hot day over our coldest winter days for sure. Yeah, this is nice art. Toronto's known for like murals. The city has an initiative to allow for murals from artists. Here we are at Spadina. Of course, we walked here with our pal Henry last week. Streetcars are down, of course. By the way, this is really cool. This little like concrete barrier. I saw this on a post on the internet. Someone converted it into a chute. It appears to be done by Mallard the Duck. If you're not familiar with Mallard the Duck, it's a person that walks around in a Mallard duck suit around the city. Pretty hilarious. They have an Instagram, so you can look up Mallard the Duck. That is their logo there, which is why I know that's them. And they seem to do some rogue street art here. Bigger than Shaq shoes, yeah, exactly. Very cool looking. I don't know, maybe it is done in conjunction with the city, but maybe not. Either way, I love it. This is the kind of street art that I enjoy. Creative, clever little ideas like this to make your day a little bit better. Alright, let's cross. It's the U of T. I forget what building this is. Oh, it's the athletic center, as it says there on the side. So we're entering U of T campus territory. Of course, here is the graduate house. There's a sign over there that I should have focused on it earlier. It says Toronto. Yeah, I think they might. Well, there's one that's a sock. Actually, I just noticed this one here. Okay. That one's just a sock. So that's even cooler. They changed it up. They didn't just stick with one idea. Yeah, look up Mallard and the Duck. Interesting person. That makes, I'd argue, makes the city a better place with what they do. Sounds silly, but it does bring joy to people's day. Seeing someone walk around in a duck suit. And then also that art there. Approaching St. George, which is where the lovely Peacock building is. Bit of a controversial building. I happen to love it. I do have a spot in my heart for brutalist architecture. But a lot of people find it to be ugly, drabby, too concretey. We'll get the proper angle of it from the other side. Of course, this place was overrun with people when the cherry blossom season was happening back in late April. Came here to scope out the action, the trees, blossoms. Not a bad alternative to, say, Hyde Park during cherry blossom seasons. Hyde Park can be pretty overbearing. Oh, thanks, Sebastian. Yeah, we had a good time walking together. Again, can't thank Henry enough for being so supportive. Really appreciate that guy. And then we met our pal, Liam. He's also a very nice fellow. Epic Nation HD on YouTube. We're at St. George and Harbor now. We'll cross, go to the corner, and get a better view of the Robarts Library. Also known as the Peacock Building. We'll start from here. We can walk down this way to college, I suppose. Yeah. We'll zigzag our way to Yonge and Dundas, which is where I'll end the stream. See if we can. There we go. There's our beloved Peacock Building. Again, highly controversial. Most people think it's ugly. There's a lot of controversy when it even first was completed. A lot of people don't like brutalism. I, on the other hand, I love it. I think this is a cool looking building. I love the geometric shapes, the brutalist style, which is very blocky, concretey. A lot of has these, I'm just zooming in now, thin windows. That's like a common characteristic of a lot of brutalist architecture. Yeah, I love it. Very cool building. I'm glad you think so. A lot of people hate it. It's unique. And in the city of Toronto, where a lot of, the new condos are not unique, kind of look pretty cookie cutter, you start to appreciate buildings like that even more. Food truck row over here. I like this food truck here because it just says Chinese food on it. Straight up. It's not the business name, just Chinese food. Coffee truck. Food from Easton. We got another Chinese food truck. Wonder if they're part of the same company or not. Let me try to pan or zoom in for my next. There we go. Got this old Royals hamburger hot dog truck. The hand-painted artwork is fading off. You know that's original. Hot coffee. This is what it would have looked like. I mean, a fresher paint job, but it would have looked like this back in the 80s, I'm sure. Could do freshening up, but only if they get someone to redo the original artwork, in my opinion. Classic look. Kind of reminds you of, like, you know, the classic ice cream trucks. Or, you know, Honest Ed's with their hand-painted signs. Similar deal, it's a bit of a lost art. Although some people are keeping that alive, the hand-painted letters. There's a particular artist, forget his name, in Toronto that does a lot of storefront signs for people. He hand-paints the letters, does classic styles. He'll do, yeah, I can't even think of a business that has that. Major Treat Coffee? Major Threat Coffee? No, Major Treat. I think it's Major Treat Coffee on Queen Street. I think they have some of his artwork. I could be wrong. Some tattoo shops and whatnot. Oh, Northern Contemporary, I think, used him. It's the art gallery just north of Howard on Roncesvalles. They even had an art show with his stuff there. Very talented person. Bit of a lost art with hand-painted signs with, you know, the ability to just use Photoshop and computer programs and printing services to get signs done for your needs. Cheaper for the people that need them, for sure. But with that, you get a bit of a lost art. Not many people care to do hand-painted signs, but again, there's always a niche interest for that stuff. And yeah, people are keeping it alive. Same with neon signs. Neon signs kind of they're expensive, so not a lot of people do them, and it is hard work to make one. They did go out of style for a while. Yeah, tons of food trucks. Just like again has the hand-painted signs. I love the quotes on onion rings there. It reminds me of Honest Ed's. Honest Ed's overused the unnecessary quotes on their signs, just to kind of, I guess they use it as an emphasis on the word, like onion rings, kind of make it pop out, but not grammatically or correct punctuation, I guess. That looks cool. Getting hangry. Yeah, I ate before I streamed, so I'm good for a while, and I had an ice cream. I used some McDonald's points to get an ice cream. So my belly's full. food trucks I've had. A lot of food trucks in the U of T area. I guess there's a need for food out here. I mean, I feel like they must have food halls. But I guess there is a lack of being in the middle of St. George, south of Harvard and north of College. It's not a lot of stuff that's directly near the campus here. So obviously, there's a reason why there's so many food trucks here. It must do well. Feeling a little nicer here, at least. We got ample shade. I'm sure it feels gross in the sun though. Like I said, it's when I left the house it was like 24 degrees. However, it feels like 32 with the humidex. It's like humid day. It rained a lot. Then the sun came out and things got humid. There is our CN Tower in the background. Looking quite fine. As we approach the golden hour soon. This is Beverly Street. Usually I have a nice view of the CN Tower from Beverly or McCaul. Yeah, Toronto has a lot of trees, thankfully. Can be a bit of a menace when it's there's a storm, especially, you know, ice storm. We've had a few instances where we've had bad ice storms, which takes branches down, but ultimately we need the trees. I was really grateful for how green our city is after I came back from a decently long trip to Athens, Greece, which I've been to a handful of times. I have family there. But I went there in my 20s at one point, and Athens, great city, full of history, but boy, lacking greenery. The streets are old and narrow. Some of them barely have a sidewalk even. Some of the side streets. When I came back home, I was very appreciative of the space we have on our streets and trees and the greenery. And not the lack of pollution, but definitely had less pollution than Athens. Athens, pretty chaotic, traffic, and yeah, quite polluted. Still a beautiful place, of course. And when I go there, I also go to the village where my grandmother lives, which is a different story. You have plenty of greenery there, space, fresh air. Take another peek at the CN Tower from McCaul. We're all in college now. Yep, exactly. They provide lots of fresh air for us. Much needed oxygen. It's important that we protect our green space and trees for sure. There is a lovely view of the CN Tower. Oh, I do have my camera with me. It would be a good time to get a picture of the moon behind the CN Tower, but I don't know if I can angle it right. I'd have to get quite a bit closer. We'll go south. Yeah, it really is a nice spot to view the CN Tower. Lines up nice down the street. I wonder how close I would need to get to it to get my shot. Let's go across the street because it'll look better from there. The CN Tower won't be blocked. Oh, there's a plane flying behind it. Probably wouldn't have seen that on the screen. Yeah, this way we'll get a nice view of the CN Tower as we walk down. See the OCAD building in the distance. Hesitant to take McCaul, but I'm glad we did. This is a nice view. Few postcards with the CN Tower in it and a supermoon on my website. One of my favorite things to take pictures of are the city and the moon. When they're together, even better. I do have my camera with me and my zoom lens, so I may be able to snap a pic. It's a lot easier to get the moon in there when it's daytime and the moon's lit up. Otherwise, if it's dark, you have issues with exposure. Either the moon will be too bright and the CN Tower will be correctly exposed, or the CN Tower will be dark and the moon will be properly exposed. I've had to finagle in Photoshop to make certain photos work. Along here, gives pedestrians some space. Seeing as there's no cars coming up, no cyclists. A nice bit of a little interesting street here of Baldwin, in Baldwin, I should say. We can quickly walk over through here because Baldwin is a little bit of a hidden gem over here on this side off of McCaul. One that I haven't been to in a while. Used to be a pretty famous vegetarian, vegan restaurant here. I feel like it's not around anymore. But nonetheless, tons of restaurants and place patios. Cute shops and restaurants here. A couple vacant spots here, sadly. Wonder if they plan on developing that corner there. Got Japanese places, Thai places, hot pot. I can go to the ending actually. Yeah, Baldwin. I haven't walked this strip of Baldwin in a while. Izakayas, a couple Japanese spots, couple hot pot spots too. Another ramen, Kinton ramen. Quite a few Kinton ramens in the city. Yugi Izakaya. Yeah. Baldwin at Henry's. If only our friend Henry was in the chat. This is Henry Street.
She has some accountability. Yeah.
Korean spots. We have Bibimbap and Valens restaurant. Don't know much about Valens. Good evening. Good evening, Jerry. How's it going? I like how you all know each other and are so welcoming. Whenever someone enters the chat. Glad I took a little dip into Baldwin off of McCaul because, like I said, I have not. I haven't been there. I've been on that street in years. We're at Elm now. Now we got a better view of CN Tower, so we may be able to line up this moon. Moon and CN Tower. Although I don't know if I'll be able to get both in focus. That'll be the issue. However, it might look cool to get the moon in focus with the CN Tower in the foreground. Even if it is blurry, you'll know what it is. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll continue walking south. I do need to go to Yonge and Dundas, but we'll continue south.
Because I was on the other side.
love hearing a car rev up just as you walk in front of it. There's the 504. Sorry, 504. Looping back, I guess. Again, in my last live, I believe I featured, or one of my recent lives, I featured the loop that goes right into the building. There's a loop that's built. That is built under a building, or a building is built above. It looks like they built the building after the loop was there. Interesting design. Nice framing here with the OCAD building on one side. As you can see, there's the moon. Moon's almost touching the tip of the CN Tower as we get closer to it. Yeah, we're here at OCAD University. Yeah, I'll see what shot I can get. It's nicely lit. I may have to go east a bit. We'll see though. We'll just go south. See how it looks. There, the moon rather. I love the moon, I love the CN Tower. And of course I'll try to zoom in on the camera here so you guys can get a better view of this moon / CN Tower. Getting closer, so here you go. There's the moon and the tip of the CN Tower. I can just make these stay straight. Hard to tell where my zoom is at. Sorry for the flickering there. Happens when it switches cameras from the wide angle to
Yeah, I
the
got a
zoom.
gig. Actually, I think Mommy didn't even know.
Yeah, that looks cool. Hopefully it looks cool on your end. It was heavily zoomed, so. Here's the 501 Queen coming out of the loop. Again, it could just be me that thinks this is interesting, but there is a loop that runs underneath this building. The light is really nice right now, going into the loop. Here's 504, probably going to turn right into it. Again, though, they do let people out before they get into the loop. But I guess this is not really a proper stop. How interesting is that? It's like the building is built around this track. We'll see the 504 going through it right now. Kind of peculiar. Oh, it's not going to go into it. Well then, we were psyched out. But yeah, streetcars loop through there. .504 is off route, it says on the sign. Going to Broadview. I guess that's going up to Dundas there, not in the loop. Okay, we're getting closer to this CN Tower now. We're approaching Queen now. So kind of bypassing our original destination of Yonge and Dundas in search of this shot, which may look cool, may look horrible. There's only one way to find out. Of course, we're close to the CP24 car. Of course, you may have seen my video. 24 minutes of the CP24 truck, which is just over there. That's a bad view of it. There she is. But yeah, we're going to continue south before we get to Yonge and Dundas. We'll try our best to get this photo. King Street looking pretty right now, golden hour. Queen and McCaul. Stag shop. Oh yeah. This moon is getting in a better position. We might be able to get it in between the top of the observation deck next to the tip of the tower. I'm gonna cross here. Oh yeah, it's looking okay. Now we're just gonna keep going south. This alignment looks pretty good. We just need to get a bit more south. Now zoom you guys in for a second. Sorry for the waviness. Oh, yeah, moon's looking nice. Sorry about that. We're now at Richmond. Yeah, I'm glad you guys think it's cool as well. I kind of nerd out over these things. Richmond, there's the Richmond Theater. We got this whole empty patio here. Set up and get our shot. Oh, I see. Okay. So it's actually kind of cool. I'll put you guys stationary and zoom in on it, and I'm gonna whip my camera out as quick as possible. I might have to get further back a bit, but it's kind of in a cool spot, just kind of popping out of the CN Tower there. Let me know what you think. Am I nerding out over nothing, or is that a cool shot? view. Sorry about that. I was just taking my photos, so sorry to leave you alone for a bit, but hope you guys like the view. I'm gonna change spots here. Awesome, glad you guys are enjoying it. I'm nerding out over it for sure. Try a different angle here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There you go. Only thing that would make it better is some people on the doing this edge walk. I think I got some decent shots here. Try one more angle because it's moving. Of course, the moon moves quite a bit. Or, well, the moon does move, but so do we. Sorry, 1 second. Oof. I am a fan of the moon and the CN Tower. Sorry you guys aren't seeing much here. Just trying to line up the shot good. Okay, let me zoom out. Sorry, guys. It's probably really dizzying for you guys. I apologize. I apologize for holding my gimbal and taking photos, so I really appreciate that. I'm a fan of Jennifer Lopez. I liked her in the Selena movie. I think that's gonna have an okay shot there. Blackpink, I think you asked me that last time. I don't know much about Blackpink, unfortunately. I heard of them though. I have heard of them. K-pop band, right? I'll make sure to get you guys another zoom in of the moon with the CN Tower. There you go. One last look at this. I don't know anything about Twice. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna be bad at answering all these questions. And there we go. Okay. So we will now make our way to Yonge and Dundas, because speaking of cameras, photos, I need to get a new memory card for my camera. One that'll allow me to take longer videos. So I can do more of those videos for you. Like the 24 minutes of the, here we'll loop around here, 24 minutes of CP24 Truck. There's the Chum radio sign. Yeah, we're gonna go around the city, the old Citytv building. Am I speaking Japanese? Do you mean, do I speak Japanese? I know a little bit. Went to Japan in 2019. There's a drone up here. But yeah, I took some classes. Did some Duolingo. So no, it's a tiny bit of Japanese, but I never really got that good at it, unfortunately. But the capacity to remember things is pretty bad, so learning a new language is pretty hard for me. Cool. You like the song On the Floor by Jennifer Lopez? Yeah, I thought she was really good in Selena, the movie about the American-Mexican pop star who had a tragic ending to her life. Loved the movie. Thought she was great in it. Bad Romance, that's one I know. I know Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga got some jams. I've actually seen her live. Don't go to a lot of pop shows, but I did see Lady Gaga in, what, 2017, I think? When she did 2 nights in Toronto. Managed to get general admission floor tickets, which for some reason were the cheapest ticket you can buy. If you can get them. I was pretty adamant about persistent I should say, about trying to get the tickets. Managed to find one for a friend, and we saw Lady Gaga up close. It was crazy. Good times, good times. There she is. The CP24 Truck. Yeah, the general admission floors were great. We were like, it wasn't really crammed in the general admission area. We were like, basically 2 people were ahead of us. And we were next to one of the
We're now Gotham, right? Most of the
sorry,
houses
trying to keep up with comments here. Yeah, we were right by one of the podiums, I was trying to say. So she kind of went across the floor area and the various podiums. She was like right in front of me. Pretty cool.
For now, until I can.
No, a lot of them have like
Get a bit. Someone was snapping the video of the CP24 truck. They seem pretty excited about it. Yeah, I don't go to, like I said, I don't go to a lot of pop shows. That one was rather epic. Lady Gaga was amazing. The guy beside me, or not beside me, the guy I just walked by, had a hat that said TTT on it. It reminded me of Toronto Tech and Transit, our buddy Henry. Maybe he's a fan of Toronto Tech and Transit. To change. It's taking a while.
Sure.
Alright, make our way to Yonge. Pardon the issues with the camera there, just adjusting. Go. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for joining me on this evening walk on a Monday. Still have a little bit to go. Gonna get myself to Yonge and Dundas and then get myself to Best Buy where I can get a SD card, much needed SD card for my videos, and I hope to post some more 4K long form content for you.
Yeah, I wanted to bring you.
If you happen to be vegan, or even if you're not, I'm not vegan, but really delicious restaurant called Planta. They make really, really good food, and happens to be all vegan. Yeah, lots of K-pop talk in the chat. Got some passionate K-pop fans. I don't know a lot about K-pop. I know a little bit of J-pop. at University now on Queen. I'll probably cut through City Hall. And make my way north and zigzag my way to Yonge and Dundas Square. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Ambulance making their way over. Yep, it's coming this way. Here's the Four Seasons Center, where they run operas. Never been to an opera. Hope to change that one day. Check out an opera. I Got You by Twice. Cool. Guess I have to maybe check out some of these songs. Alright, York. Got the scooter boys over here.
That was so fun.
Boys on scooters who could totally just use the road. Heard a bell ring. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. If you're a cyclist or a scooterer, dinging your bell at people on the sidewalk. Ooh, that's a no-no for me. And speaking of food trucks again, we got a couple food trucks are parked out in front of City Hall here. That's part of the street. The scooter guys. Fresh cut fries only $1.99. I don't know why they make the 99 so small on the sign. $2 is reasonable for fries. Fresh cut fries. Got a little fry booth here. Another fry and hamburger. Veggie burger and fries, $8. Not a bad deal for a combo. Yeah, let's go towards the Toronto sign. Then I'll cut around back. We can go up to the rotunda, maybe. I haven't been up there in a long time, or oh no, at all. I remember the last time I've been by the outside of the rotunda up there. Yeah, there's our Nathansville Square. looking quite nice. I think our pals, the Pan and Destination Toronto were here earlier, if I'm not correct. Didn't plan on coming here today. I wanted to get to Yonge and Dundas, but that shot of the moon and the CN Tower together was too tempting to pass up, so we walked a bit south, a bit more south than we planned to. There's Old City Hall in the background. I think we can walk around this thing.
Bro. Here you didn't see the best.
I don't know if this takes us to the rotunda, and the walkway over here is blocked out, so I don't know how to get there, to be honest. Of course, this place in the winter is a skating rink. Some people are in the front. I'm surprised security's not onto them. One of my recent TikTok lives, we watched a photographer walk into the water with his shoes to get, I don't know, the ultimate shot, I guess. But anyway, the point is, security giving him hassle telling him to get out. Parents are taking photos of their kids there, standing in the water bath. I guess lucky for them, there's no security. Because usually, well, like from what I've seen, they hassle people for that. Because they don't want people playing in the water. Ah, there goes the bell. It must be the half-hour bell. I'm actually not even sure what time it is, but guessing what, 7:30, 8:30? Yeah, not a pool, not really allowed to do it. Nice view from this corner. I gotta come up here more often. I like the view here. And you can kind of get away from most of the people. Oh, I see. There's steps that go up on that side. Okay, we can go to the rotunda. 8:15. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, they do ring the bell on the quarter hour, which means I gotta get to Best Buy soon. So maybe we'll skip the rotunda. I mean, we're not too far from Best Buy. No, we got time. I just gotta make sure I get there before they close at 9. Grab my SD card. We got a stairwell here. And by the way, this is Bay Street. Also got a view of Bay. The intersection up there is a bit confusing for drivers. Shouldn't be, but I've been in situations where I have to stop so cars don't run me over even though I have the right of way. Oh, you can't even go up that way. So we're gonna skip the rotunda. Stairs are blocked halfway up. See a sign there. That's okay. We'll take another view. Yeah, Jerry. Yeah, I think I was on one of my TikTok lives, and yeah, literally a car almost ran me over. gave the guy a look. He looked at me like I was the crazy one. Typical Toronto interaction with Toronto driver. Never wrong. They're never wrong. All right. Let's continue on north. Yeah, this way we can get a bit of Yonge and Dundas Square before I go to Best Buy. It's 8:15. We're on Bay now. We're walking directly next to Nathan Phillips Square, which again you would see that's in a lot of TV shows and movies. Resident Evil being a notable one. Handmaid's Tale. Funny fact about the Handmaid's Tale is they use the area outside of the rotunda to be set in, I think, somewhere in Massachusetts or Boston. So it's, sorry, comes the sirens from a police car. We'll let this pass. Okay. Yeah, back to what I was saying about the rotunda. They use that scenery there to be set in the States, in Massachusetts. Even though parts of the show do also take place in Toronto itself. So they use Toronto as scenery for Massachusetts. And like a notable part of Toronto. Like it's pretty recognizable. Yet the show also takes place in Toronto. So that was an interesting choice for a fake Boston, fake American city setting. Could have used something a little less distinct as a fake USA city. I mean, people came from her stream. That's nice. I bumped into tea shots once, randomly, completely randomly. I was doing my daily mail drop-off routine at the Bloorford post office. I never check YouTube while I'm out and about. The app, I just don't. And for whatever reason, I just did. Saw a thumbnail that looked very familiar. And I knew it was right ahead of me. I clicked on it. Of course, she's walking less than 30 seconds away from me. And just said hi. Kind of freaked her out, I think. I showed her my phone. Showed her that I was watching her stream. Just had a quick hi and let her do her thing, but Oh, did she told her end of the story? That's that's awesome. I love that. Yeah. Yeah. That's so funny. I'm glad you heard it from her. She says, like, I think on her live, in the chat, I said, hope I didn't freak you out. She said, I didn't. But I feel like she's being polite. Very, very nice person. I mean, everybody in the Toronto streaming community that I've met or come across or watched seems to be really nice. Nice, welcoming. Yeah. Can't say enough nice things about everybody here. Yeah, we're at the Eaton Center now. And we'll end our stream shortly. We'll just go to the Yonge and Dundas Square, of course. Will be our big finale. We'll look around a bit before I sign off. Because I gotta get to Best Buy before 9. Oh, amazing, Devin. Thank you. Yeah, feel free to watch whatever you want. I don't take any offense to people going back and forth or whatever you want to do, but it's really cool that people do hop around, say hi. Tell T-Shaws I say hi. Karaoke here. Well, I guess we'll avoid any songs that can cause copyright. Not that I have to really worry that I'm not monetized, but I know that's a thing. One of my recent videos had a copyright notice on it because I was in a store that I guess was playing music. And you're watching Ken too? Oh, Ken's out. Wow. Everybody's out tonight. Well, I'm about to end, so you guys can watch Ken and T-Shaws do their thing. Me and Henry are talking a little bit about potentially taking one of these sightseeing buses. Look online. Yeah, I'm going to look it up. I forget to look up. Whenever I get home, I forget. Never done one of these before, so I live here, so why would I? But I'm also very curious to know where these things go. Might make for a fun night. A fun day. Do one of these sightseeing tours as a Torontonian, as a lifelong Torontonian. See where they go. Sit up top in the front row, of course, if we can. Yeah. Sorry about that. We got our low battery warning, so it's good timing to end the live. There's the Eaton Center building there. That's where Sears head office used to be. And if you've seen me here at Yonge and Dundas Square, you will know that I'm not a big fan of Yonge and Dundas Square. Big time believer that it's just a cheap knockoff of Times Square, which is also a part of New York that I don't like. I don't like Times Square. It's impressive to see it, but I'm not a big fan. And we kind of just built a not as good version, which is sad. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for the people that came in from T-Shaws' live to say hi. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'll let you guys get back to your other Toronto streamers like Ken and T-Shaws. But I appreciate it once again. Really humbled that people actually watch. Like I said, not long ago, a couple weeks ago or a month ago, I was trying to do live streams on here and would be lucky to have someone to stay for more than 30 seconds. single viewer, and it seems like we have a steady amount of you guys in here. So for that, I have a large amount of thanks to send to Toronto Second Transit, of course. He's been super supportive, but also all of you for liking this stuff and liking my content. Really appreciate that. So all of you have a lovely evening, and I'll catch you on the next one.